welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me. So today's video, we're going to talk about treatments for Turner syndrome. So first of all, you know you want to join the family, so go ahead and join by clicking that subscribe button right down there, that red subscribe button. And you're also going to want to hit that notification bell so you can be told every time I post. This is day 7 of Vlogmas, so I'm going to be posting every day for the rest of the month. So hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post. Alright, now let's get into this video. So first off, technically there are no real treatments for Turner syndrome. The medications and things that are available are for symptoms of Turner syndrome or things that are caused by Turner syndrome. So basically the whole thing with treating Turner syndrome is ensuring that you stick with keeping up with all of your health things. So with the things that could possibly be caused by Turner's. So especially as a young one, you're going to want to see an endocrinologist. They help deal with hormonal deficits and will be the ones to help with deciding if you're going to go on growth hormone and when to start hormone replacement therapy. So basically taking birth control and supplements, etc., to make sure your body has the hormones that are needed for a woman and somebody that doesn't make them. Which that's mainly the biggest piece of it for a lot of girls with Turner's is getting that hormone replacement. And a lot of people are like, oh, that doesn't seem like that big of a deal. It's not, but it has a big impact. It's really important for bone health to have those hormones and to have your vitamin levels monitored by an endocrinologist so that they know that you are where you're supposed to be and that your body has what it needs. Also, an endocrinologist would be able to keep an eye out for things like diabetes and thyroid issues, which are pretty common with girls with Turner's. So it's super important that you have a really good endocrinologist that you have a good relationship with. Also, especially when they're first born, to see if there's any heart defects, a cardiologist is super important. So many girls with Turner's have heart issues, so it's pretty vital that girls see a cardiologist. And they will do testing like MRIs and echocardiograms and all of that, depending on symptomology and what exactly they find, and also like ultrasound and things like that, which is also super important. Outside of that, there really isn't a treatment, so to speak. Like I said, it's all just dependent on what variations and what symptoms and things a girl with Turner's has. It does affect each girl differently, and outside of that, like I said, it really just depends. If a girl has learning difficulties or disabilities, it's important to get, the therapies that she would need. So like, all the support at school, things like that. So it's not anything specific or anything you would do or anything you wouldn't do for another child anyway. If you saw difficulties starting, you would push to have those therapies, to have a doctor take a look and see. So it's not anything outside of that. Also, a lot of girls, I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my what's in my pill case video, but a lot of girls really need vitamin D replacement, like supplements. Our bodies tend not to make enough, and me especially, I live in Maine. Like 6 months out of the year, it's almost impossible to get outside. So it's important that we have that supplement, and then also calcium, just to make sure our bones are healthy. Um, and yeah, just that's the main thing. Also, I just thought of this one. Also, an audiologist, so an ear, nose, and throat specialist, or somebody that specializes with um, hearing loss, because that is one thing a lot of girls have, is early onset hearing loss. Um, so if a girl's really having difficulty with, paying attention, things like that, it might not be a learning disability. It might be literally that they are partially deaf or are starting to have difficulties with hearing. So it might be good to get them into to be tested for that. Um, and yeah, that's about it. So it's relatively short one for today, but that's okay. It's an important one. So yeah, uh, I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe. Thank you for watching the whole video. I will see you guys tomorrow.